and we are so happy to have two more Landry-Walker charging Buccaneers with us today. To your right, Devonta Jason, a sophomore wide receiver, and to your left, Corione Harris, another sophomore, a cornerback. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here with us today on Prep Recruiting Inside.
Thank you for having us.
Devonta, start with you. You had a big announcement recently, committing to the
LSU Tigers.
And you said it was your dream school. What other schools did you consider besides LSU? And as far as you're concerned, is it over?
Well, other schools I consider was like Florida State, Alabama, Clemson. And right now, I'm just looking into it more. But to say I'm committed, I appreciate it, and I think I'm done.
Why was LSU a good fit for you?
I mean, it was always my dream school, and I liked it. It's just by the program they have there and the people they put in on the next level. It just helped me out on my recruiting.
Corione, you're considering some schools now. I know he's kind of pushing you a little bit, but what schools are you considering now? Even though you're sophomore, you got 2 more years to go. Who are you looking at?
Mississippi State, Florida State, LSU, and Alabama.
And when will the process end? Will you come down to signing day your senior year, or do you want to kind of get it over with like he did?
I might hold it out until my junior year, around the end of it, like right after football season.
Okay.
And this is interesting with a wide receiver, Devonta, and a defensive back, Corione. Practice is so important in the game of football. Do y'all get to practice against each other very much, Corione?
Every day we go up against each other. We'll be the first two up, and it'd be so intense because we've been together for so long and we have a bond to where we just compete all day at practice.
That's what I knew your answer was, because I'm getting ready. We're getting ready to probe this relationship here. First you, Devonta. Tell me what your teammate, Corione Harris, does really well.
Well, he covers the wide receiver really good. He get to run upfield with him and got great length. So he's a good DB.
Can he tackle?
Oh yes, he could step down and make tackles, make plays on defense. He's a good, solid player.
And can he cover you?
Well, he do a good job at that at practice. So I mean, he don't run against too many people like me.
Hey, Corione, same thing for you. Tell us about your teammate. What does he do well?
Red zone, he's dominant, and he just you might underestimate his speed, but he can really get up.
That's excellent. And well, how does that make you a better player?
Well, covering big, long receivers like him, it improves my game just in case I have to come across a 6'4", 6'2" receiver or anything. I won't be nervous or anything. He really helps me out.
Devonta, you're 6'3", right? 6'2", 6'3"?
6'3".
Okay. You remind me, and we were talking off the air, of Brandon LaFell, who LSU fans remember with the Patriots, played with LSU, JoJo LaFell. You got great hands, catch it away from your body. Are these things come naturally to you, or is those things have you worked on a little bit?
Well, it's things that I had to work on to improve my game for myself. So it just took practice, took a lot of practice to get there.
Now, Corione, you got pretty good hips. You transition very well with the defender. Is that something that when you stepped on the field, it was second nature to you, God-given, or some of these things that you've polished and worked hard on?
Well, it was natural to me. Like at first, I was playing quarterback, and transferring to a DB, it just was there.
Okay.
And we were working on hip flexibility before, weren't we, Corione? being able to turn your hips. Like it's back at St. James again, Coach Corey Webster. That was really great. Now, you have so much leadership on your football team from young players. Y'all are sophomores. We had 2 of your teammates on before. Both of them were juniors. What is your role as a sophomore in this, as a leader of the team, as a leader on the team, Devonta?
Well, just to get the young people, just get them involved and just let them know it don't matter what grade you're in to be a leader. You just gotta just be ready for it.
It helps if you can play good. That's how you can help lead, right? And Corione, what about your role on the defensive side of the ball? Even though you're a sophomore, you still have to produce and have to be a leader.
Just to show the younger guy that no matter what grade or how old you are, that always have heart and anything can be accomplished.
Devonta, you as a freshman, you won a state championship team in basketball. That has helped you a lot. But you'll be playing this year basketball. How has basketball helped you become a better receiver?
Well, on the court, it's different from on the field. Like, you run more on the court, and your endurance just build more. Like when you run it, you non-stop on the court, but on the field you could take plays off and get breaks. So that helped me a lot, just keeping my energy and intensity up.
Now, Corione, you're going to run track this year.
Yes,
how is track? You're going to be a 200-meter guy. How is track really going to help you become a better cornerback?
Track is going to keep my speed up just in case if I accidentally do get beat off the line or anything, I have recovery speed, and it's going to keep me focused on what my task is.
Okay.
Devonta, very briefly, what are you going to be when you grow up? Football doesn't last forever. What do you want to study in school, and what are you going to do with the rest of your life after football?
Pediatrician, probably.
Oh, excellent, excellent. And Corione, same thing with you. When you finally grow up and football's done, what are you going to do?
Sports commentator.
Oh, good, good. You can learn how to speak in complete sentence. There's always hope for all of us, as we see, and that's what the value of an education is. With an education, you can grow up to be what you want to be instead of what other people will let you do. Who would have known? Thank you, gentlemen, for being here today. Two more great Landry-Walker charging Buccaneers, Devonta Jason, Corione Harris, getting ready for a big task up in Shreveport against the Birds, Yellow Jackets. We'll be back after this timeout here in the Event Center, NOLA Motorsports Park in Avondale. This is Prep Recruiting Insider, PRI.